Hello once again, and welcome to the start of a multi-part series of beginning to get into Morrowind. The points I am going to hit on in this video are race choice for first-time play, the class you're going to choose, specialization as well, your favorite attributes, skills that you're going to choose, both major and minor, how leveling up works, and then I'm going to go in depth on what those major and minor skills do for you, as well as going in depth into the attributes that you pick. So, without further ado, we are going to get into it, and here we're going to fast forward into the beginning of character creation. Alrighty, into character creation. For a first time go through of Morrowind in a lot of RPGs, you choose like a heavy armor melee fighter. That's exactly what we're going to do in this case. I'm going to recommend one of three races for this: Redguard, Orc, or Nord. They're very good for this type of playstyle. Each one has their race bonuses and there's skill bonuses, but we're going to go with Redguard this time because there's no downside to his racial powers, as well as a good bonus to Longblade and Heavy Armor really help out in the very start of the game, being able to actually hit things. So we're going to go on to class creation now. Alright, now we're going to get into character creation. There are three ways to do that. First of which, you can generate a class, then you can pick from a list, and finally we're going to fill out the forms ourselves. So that's what we're going to do. Now, within character creation, class creation, starting out you pick a specialization. These give you +5 to each skill within that tree. This is very nice to have. As well as favorite attributes. So those two attributes you get a +10 to, and I'll go more into those in another video on how those directly affect you. There's a lot of math involved. And now into major and minor skills, as well as how leveling up works in Morrowind. Alright, on to major and minor skills, as well as leveling up. So, to level up, you need to gain 10 skill points across either your major or your minor skills, and when you level up, you'll be able to assign points to 3 different attributes. However, there are multipliers involved with that. So, for example, the governing attribute of Longblade is Strength, and you want to get your strength up, you will need to put skill points into Longblade. So, say you put 10 skill points into Longblade, and it is a major or minor skill. So when you go to rest, you will be able to apply 5 points to strength on that one level up, and then 1 point to 2 other attributes that you have. So you're able to sort of diversify. And these multipliers are based on the amount of levels put into a certain skill. And with those, it helps you flesh out a character. Say you want to get a little bit more intelligence. Hey, you may be able to level up like enchanting, something like that. The leveling up process is based on skill points to your major and minor skills. However, the multipliers are based on just levels across all your skills, even the miscellaneous ones. Now, we're going to move into birth signs and the different positives and negatives you can get from those, and the one we will be choosing for our melee fighter. Alrighty, now on to birth signs. For a melee fighter, I recommend either Warrior or the Lover. I prefer Lover. One, because it gives you +25 to your agility, so even with that, it acts like a third favorite attribute, and agility is responsible for how often you hit things And with a melee fighter, that is incredibly important. The warrior gives you plus 10 to attack, which can help with early on, but late game it doesn't really help at all. So with these, if you want me to go more in depth on the burst signs for like mages and things like that, I will at a later time. Now here you can see the full character sheet showing your health, your magicka, and your fatigue, as well as your attributes, seeing strength, agility, and endurance at 60 or above this early on is very nice. So with that, you are looking at having around 50s for your major skills as well, and high numbers in your minors, which early on in the game helps out tremendously. Alright, and that is where I'm going to end today's video. The next video, I'm going to give a big debrief on the gold economy in Morrowind, the starting gear that you can get and survive on, the different factions that you can join as a melee fighter and be fruitful in, as well as the Morrowind fast travel mechanics. So, with that, thank you all for watching, and I will see you later. Bye.